everyone, to episode 94 of The Altar. So tonight, it's myself, Based Heisenberg, aka Rocky Mountain Juhadin, and Yimra, who is still Yimra, got his blog restored back from the death because apparently staff is all Italian, so he's just in on that. A lot of cock. That's okay. It's whatever, man. You gotta, just live your truth. Just like choose your own adventure, man. um, so Yimra is gonna be playing Warzone, and we're gonna see how focused he can remain on the podcast. You can do both. I think you can do both. Actually, do you have a way of screen sharing so we can see you play? Or all right. Oh, I don't think you can then, because okay, it won't work. Shit. Yeah, I think I tried fucking around with it once. It's like you gotta. It's not worth it. So I guess if we see you throw the controller at your phone, we'll know it's not going well. You're. Oh, okay. Yeah, just that's fair, I guess. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess some things happened since the last time we had a podcast. I don't even remember what the fuck we talked about in the last podcast. I mean, yeah, I've basically once the holidays hit and I start working extended hours, I just don't care about what goes on in the outside world. Soccer. Oh yeah, that's right. England fans are based, and we're throwing paper airplanes at American fans and shouting 9/11, 9/11 during the match, and they tied 0-0, which is hilarious. Hmm. Could you imagine sitting in a soccer stadium for like 3 hours and neither team scores a goal? Did you get the Nottingham? What? Hmm. Mm, that's true. Yeah. Hmm. And the banter is wonderfully racist. I don't know. Did you steal it from a twink you killed? Oh. Mm. Oh yeah. Mm. All that sounding builds muscles, man. Let me tell you. Exactly. Oh, what else happened? Hmm. Nothing really happened. Oh, it's based. That sounds about right. Mm. Let's see what's on the Class 3 Gunbroker site. Let's see. Not bad. That's kind of cool. It's like choosing a sexuality. How do you just choose one? Oh. Oh, let's see. Where is. Oh, let's see. I got a Colt SB1. That's not bad. Oh, 1918 A2 Browning for $62,000. Found your M60, 102,000. That's cool. I mean, it's cool. but I mean it's very close to an M240 Bravo. Ooh, why is this? Oh, because it's an SBR. That's why it's a Class 3. That's gay. It's not even full fun, or is it full fun? Just found a nice Arsenal SBR AK. Yeah, you know, well, it's not even my garage. I just know people who know people who know people, man. Like, it is my uncle's garage. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh, the gun of my people, a Class 3 Uzi, transferable, actually made in Israel. Oh, 22,000. It's like a full, like, it's got like the folding Israeli stock, and like that's nice. Fair enough, fair enough. Auto ordnance Tommy gun, $35,000. Yeah, okay, it's a bunch of suppressors. Occasionally, some cool shit here. Man, I want a new gun. No, it's not the devil talking. The Lord wants me to be armed. I don't want another Dodge Ram. I mean, I don't need a. You know what I also don't like? I like not having a car payment. That's really great. You know how nice it is to not have a car payment? It's so much good. It's so great. Why have a car payment when I could be paying off a machine gun too? Like, what's. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, the dollar is a shitty investment. Real estate is a shitty investment. You can do gold, you can do metals. Why not invest in a machine gun? Why not get your own SOT, transfer in a couple firearms per year to keep the license legal, yada yada. Have gay sex with the uncle for use of the uncle's basement. Get yourself a suppressed Keltec, blow your hand off. So Caltech has an integrally suppressed. It's that sub 2000 model that like folds in half. It's actually kind of cool, and I would totally own one. But I don't want to spend that much money on that when I could spend it on other things. Oh, nice, very based. Uh, I hate it when you drop the wrong load. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just out here, just sowing chaos, just ruining dudes' nights. Just like picking somebody off from like a 12 gauge Sabo round with a scope. Yep. Ridiculous. Ooh, I found a 4,000 round drum for a minigun. Gonna need one of those. I mean, you would hope, but like the drum alone is 95,000, $9,500. God damn. All right, I think that's enough of this gun broker nonsense. Ah, nobody should gaze upon your shitty loadout that you use to reap and sow, rip and tear. Oh, street sweeper shotgun, huh? Nice. Based, very based. Oh, here we go. So a sawed-off Mosin Nagant. It's got an 8-inch barrel. Oh my god. That's I don't even want to imagine what your wrist would look like after shooting this. Oh my goodness. I need it. This is absolutely a filler episode. I don't even like. I'm I'm just making a meme. You're playing fucking Warzone. We're barely fucking talking about anything relevant. It's whatever. And you know what, man? At least we're out here. At least we're trying. We out here. There's like Ted Kaczynski says can't hear Yimra on YT. Okay. Oh Jesus Christ. I mean, it's gotta be a problem on my end, motherfucker. Shit dicks. Cock. Vagina. Alright, let's try this. Yimmer, can you say something?
Anal.
There we go. Okay, I think maybe it'll be less retarded now. Maybe.
Well, let's not
Yeah, let's not.
let's not get
What
crazy,
would
huh?
this show be without technical difficulties? You know, like
It is kind of like a pinnacle of it.
it's what we're defined by. That's why we only have one viewer right now, but that's okay. Thank you,
That's
Ted.
one viewer who understandably probably wants to kill themselves. Is that episode? Everyone's like, it's like those episodes where there's like a series of like a show. It's like, yeah, it's an episode no one liked. Nothing happened in it. 5 people cried, killed themselves even.
No,
Battle
we're not that bad.
Royale. Not yet. I mean, because politically, nothing has happened. Thank God, honestly.
Yeah. Watch this. Like we say this now. Tomorrow, some shit will happen. Like Biden
Mhm.
looks. Well, Biden will be revealed as like two children in a trench coat the entire time, or some shit.
Be a pretty good meme. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be okay with that.
I would be okay with that too. That'd be funny.
Part of the flop era, as the wheat girls say.
The what girls?
The wheat girls.
Wheat girls?
The wheat girls.
What the fuck is a wheat girl?
It's white girl, but I'm not pronouncing
Oh,
it
white
properly.
girl. Oh, white people.
Wheat girl. Wait.
White people?
The combat pack. Oh my god, this is ugly. I can spend 10 real US dollars to get Call of Duty League. So I can get skins that are black and white, some stickers, free agent. Oh, it's official. It's a contract. Ooh, if I pay money, can I be part of Call of Duty MLG?
No.
Can I use the most ugliest gun ever?
Sure.
Could I cry in shower? There's some really cool like artwork for like some of these like packs where it just shows like, oh, sloth. It's just a skull with a bullet hole in it with sloth O being a fucking bolt through the head. Like that's cool. And then you click on it, it's just like, here's some like really ugly shit. Because the artwork is not like in-game rendered shit. It's like someone just had some really good time on Photoshop or something.
Excellent. What
So
the
some
fuck can we
questions.
talk
This
about?
is what were some questions from the one viewer?
Yeah, Ted K. Do you have any questions or anything you'd like us to
You know what the
cover?
worst part is that thing with the viewers is always off. I've noticed it with you want to do PlayStation streams where it's like there are more people commenting than viewing sometimes. I mean, to be fair, it could easily just be one person right now. You replied like that we're on, right?
Yeah, I did. Did you?
I mean, that's a good question. I don't think I did.
Faggot. It's fine. I wouldn't either. This is not the episode we want to introduce new people to, for sure.
God, I keep forgetting your fucking mountain. What the fuck is your goddamn
Rocky
account?
Mountain Jew Hadeen. Come on, man.
I'm so used to putting the word based in and just
Listen,
automatically
Jack.
coming up.
Listen, Jack. Based Heisenberg is the old me. This is the new me.
You want to respond to text messages.
Yeah. Well, the world's largest active volcano in Hawaii erupted, I guess, for the first time in some 40 years.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
This is my political statement is who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
I think that should be an important like statement response to just political things happening. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
Who fucking cares?
I'm all for that.
Oh man. Did you play the campaign of this yet?
I did. I have beaten it twice.
We could discuss that.
All right, sure.
It's just a campaign.
Pretty fun. Some of the elements, like the newer ones, I thought were kind of gimmicky and like I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like the whole like the minor crafting things you'd have to do on certain missions. It's literally 2 missions.
Yeah, it's like the system isn't bad. It's like because Call of Duty missions seems to be like, hey, here's a cool thing. It's fun. Change up the gameplay.
Press F to play respects. Press F to.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a poor example of just not even trying. At least these games try to do something cool. Like that crafting system. Like, bro, make a whole other game with that shit. Do a weird military survival type beat. We have to do like that. Like
entire other game of AC-130 gunner. That's what I want.
Oh yeah, but like. There's like SAS and a few other like special ops groups that like have to do training like that field craft like fucking hey if you have no gun you should probably find a ceiling fan and then strap it to this and then you can make a fucking knife.
Oi mate, now listen, you won't take a knife and sharp rock, mate. You don't need no license.
I Bravo 6 Heaven Gay 6 no Bravo 6. Just I've been doing that to myself and like in like game chats for like 14 days at least.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like what if because 9% of jokes are what if this was gay? Like what if like Captain Price was like trans or like gender fluid? And it's like Bravo 6 going they them. And then he puts the fucking they put the night vision goggles down, and it's like the trans colors behind the eyes.
That was that dude who attacked that Colorado bar. That's what he did before he did that.
Oh, come on. Trying to have fun here.
Yeah, we're having fun here.
I was. What did I find? A sawed down SIG 556. It's disgusting. I love it. It's so ugly.
Disgusting.
Oh no, I found a
So I am actually going to probably play some God of War after this.
Yeah, PlayStation?
I have the PS4. I'm waiting on a PS5. My birthday.
Oh my man.
So.
Ooh, you get the PS5. You gotta get some games, my guy.
Yeah, my guy.
Insurgency Sandstorm is not PS5 because of Chivalry 2 is awesome because you're literally just a bunch of knights killing the shit out of each other. It's so fucking sick.
I want to get God of War. I want to see. Actually, I think I want to get 2042 for the PS5 because like I feel like I'd maybe do it more if it was on a bigger screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just got absolutely murdered by a squad.
By AIDS.
It's all right.
Yummer's finally a victim of AIDS. Anthony Fauci got another one.
I love this gulag because no one's good with a pistol in this game, but because my connection was so bad in multiplayer, I think the servers for Warzone are actually better somehow. Don't explain to me how that works, but it does.
I had a pretty good gulag ratio going. Mm-hmm. Like I might have died a lot, but I won gulag a lot.
God, where is the enemy? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I just okay. Just literally got one headshot. And that was it.
Oh,
saving that clip. That's confusing. Send. 2042. I haven't touched it in a while because it's just been so.
Like I get an urge, and then I play it for like a week and a half, and then I'm just like, I'm good, and then I put it back.
You gotta play Insurgency Sandstorm because that's really good bullet physics and shit. You can customize your dudes, and you can in game like there's like proximity chat, or you can press intimidate. And you literally just talk shit to your character, and the enemy can literally press the same button and do the same thing back. It's so funny.
Or when I get the PS5, I could just play Red Dead again.
True,
On my
I have read.
65
Is my
inch
HUD
TV.
just gone? What the fuck is going on? I think my game's
Oh,
glitched. This is good.
you got circumcised. You lost the HUD to your penis.
I'm just restarting because I can't play with
Oh,
literally no HUD going.
oh.
I
You
play
probably
37th
did you
somehow.
like accidentally join a hardcore server or something?
No, not for. They don't have those for Warzone.
They don't.
No, I don't think so.
They do on the PC. Oh, it's just because PC's better. That's right.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sitting up on a computer. That's to spread my portfolio.
Something's getting spread, I'm sure.
Yeah, something's getting spread.
Mm. Hmm. How was your Thanksgiving, Yimra? I guess we can talk about that.
I visited. I have a lot of family to visit, and they all do it before Thanksgiving.
Mm.
Most of them, except for some of the step family and shit. So it was a lot of going to different places. I must have put almost 1,000 miles on my car by the end of it.
Based. Well, you're still driving the Alfa Romero, right?
Yeah.
How is that thing on road trips?
Oh, it's fucking great. I mean, the seats are like sports seats, so like my ass is very thick, so the padding is the big deal. But I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not one of those seats where it's like if you have like an older truck or a car and they have like those like big fat leather seats, they aren't as stiff anymore. They're very couchy. My car is still in the stiffer phase, which is fine for me, but I know for other people who get in the car, like say like my brother or whatever, it is definitely like it's not as comfortable. And it's like, fair enough, but simply have a better ass, dude.
Let's see. Ted K says, "Would you recommend Cyberpunk now?" I would. At this point, with everything they've done to the game, it is actually pretty. It's way more
Yeah,
enjoyable
and
than it
depends
was.
also. Just make sure you get it. Don't have it on like PS4 or the whatever Xbox equivalent. Have it
Yeah,
on
you got it
PS5 or
PS5 or
PC
PC. Yeah, it
or
runs
the
like shit.
Xbox, whatever the fuck it's called now. The poor box, whatever the
The
fuck
poor
it
box,
is.
the poverty box.
Yeah.
Every poverty box comes with a free copy of FIFA. FIFA Poverty Ball 2022.
Oh no, I have landed.
Oh
Be
no!
shame if I commit murder.
Oh, I am here to kill and chew bubble gum, and I am all out of bubble gum.
I am full of cum and ready to have fun.
Indeed, young, dumb, and full of gum.
There's a 40-year-old gay Russian man just trying to say phrases.
Just cruising the
Suplex
battlefield for cock.
is the deadliest weapon.
Weapon.
He's the deadliest weapon
He is.
because no one can resist his awkward charisma. Oh yes, hello. I see you have fat cock. Would you like to use it? It's like, well, I mean,
Well,
this guy's pretty straightforward without being
oh, that
disrespectful.
reminds me. Some dude, so the gun store I used to work at, I was hanging out with some of the employees last night. Apparently, some dude shot himself in the dick on the range.
Like the whole dick got shut off, or
Yeah,
like there's
not
a good
shot off,
gash.
like shot through. Like he put a 9mm through his penis at close range from a concealed
That's
carry
kind of
holster.
cool. That'd be kind of a
Yeah,
cool surgery.
he
I
well,
wonder
I
how they
mean,
fixed that. That's like actually kind of interesting.
he was drawing from appendix.
Oh,
Surprise, and
shoulder holster. Shoulder holster is the way to
shoulder
go, baby.
holster or strong side, but just
Butt gun. Still
I
need the
don't
butt gun.
necessarily have an issue with appendix holsters, and like it's funny because I was discussing this with several people recently, and it was like, I can respect that. It's like, like you shoot yourself in the dick, but it's not like that ever happens. Well, actually,
Funny enough.
funny enough. But yeah, apparently, like, just it was just a clean like entry exit wound. Like,
No, that's not bad. That's good.
I mean, I don't know how well it's ever gonna work again, but
It's not your problem.
it's not my problem.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but it's just like how do you explain that like going forward? It's like, yeah, sorry, I accidentally shot myself in the dick once, so it doesn't work as good.
That's a great story. I would tell it all. I wouldn't even be embarrassed. That's a fucking hilarious story.
Hey, Mikey,
Listen,
tell us the story about how you shot yourself in the dick.
let's be honest. I mean, someone's gonna bring up that you got shot in the dick. You might as well get in front of it.
You might as well.
Get in
Yeah,
front of the dick
you
shot
gotta own
story.
that. You
Take
gotta own that.
ownership of it. Be proud of your dick shot. Listen, if it don't happen to you, it's gonna happen to somebody.
Exactly. Statistically, since you lived, and maybe it's not that bad of an injury, you're taking that statistical hit for other people. So you're
Yeah,
resetting the clock.
yeah. That's definitely how that works.
That's exactly how that works. It's totally not gambler's logic.
Yeah, my friends all do sports gambling because in New York, obviously they like legalized it not too super long ago.
I mean, of
And
course. Plus, like in New York, how else are you gonna numb the pain? Like,
join a union like a Chad.
hmm.
Oh, I really can't wait in like 10 to 15 years where like there's plumbers in certain areas, not in like the city, but out east, where it's like some of their pay is like $100 something an hour for like just plumbers, like plumbers who are like in the job on the job for quite a bit. But even then, it's like that's a lot of money. Like there's certain jobs where it's like, oh, they operate a crane that's on like a 20-story building. Yeah, they get you paid 150. Yeah, that's understandable. I think that's a crane that's gonna hit buildings. Like, yeah, they should be paid a lot. I accept that. It's
Work.
understandable, thing to stand by. Plumbing is an important job, especially for like major buildings and such. Sure, but 130. There's a certain point where you just can't keep getting more money for the same job. Like obviously, as a union, you kind of want to keep going higher, but there'd be a certain point where it's like, let's just increase our benefits or like our pension fund. It's like
More time
a
off.
certain or more time or something, or let's just hire more people. Like
Word.
just plain out like. Because at a certain point, you are going to reach a threshold where it's just like that's way too much money. No one's going to want it because you have to do every job is based on like the lowest bidder.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like over time, like there's all inflation. That's a conversation, but $130 for plumbing per person that's been on the job for at least 5 to 10 years, give or take, maybe a little more. That's and again, I'm not trying to say plumbing's bad or it's not skilled or like isn't worthy of a higher amount of money than minimum wage, obviously. But $130 per plumber, come on.
Hey man, like it's just market forces. If there's a demand for it, and there's not that many
I mean, it's
people,
New
just
York.
satisfy
Let's be
demand.
fair. It's New York. Someone's paying it. Someone's going to pay it.
Of course.
There's going to be an eventual point though where eventually the buck's going to stop, as they say.
I mean, yeah.
Is that AI enemies? What the fuck? Is that AI? Hello?
Well, Yimra, I mean, we can keep doing this for a little bit longer, but we're 30
Mm-hmm.
minutes in, and
Oh wow.
I don't know. Yeah.
This is oh god, oh fuck. Do we
It's
have any viewer
enjoyable.
questions?
Yeah, but like, I mean, Ted K got his question out, and he's really the only concurrent viewer. Kayla L says, "What have I missed?" Honestly, Kayla, you really haven't missed much of anything. It's
Not
just
a
kind of a filler episode that we're probably going to wrap
yeah.
up in like
Oh,
the next 10 minutes.
we didn't really discuss the COD.
The COD.
So like
I
that's
mean,
entertaining.
so I kind of liked it. I felt like the whole thing with the missions where you got to craft and do all that stuff. Admittedly, it was cool in like in execution, but I guess my other issue is like I had an issue with the end of that mission because like
Mm-hmm.
so you know how like you open the door and there's the bad guy there and then Ghost shoots
Yeah.
him and then you have to run across the fucking whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to do that, and for some reason, even though I got the stim, like I couldn't still really move that fast, and like I would keep getting caught in the doorway somehow,
Uh-huh.
and I just kept getting killed immediately. So it took me like 20 minutes to get through that section, and I was butthurt,
Mm-hmm.
extremely butthurt.
I'm kind of glad that they didn't go with more like the government is as based in Lay Epic where
I
they
mean,
did with the first one.
that's how they're gonna save it. Be like, oh yeah, Shepard's the bad guy, but it's because he went private. It's for profit. When
I'm
you
pretty
put
sure
profit, it's
it's the
bad.
whole point was more not even him being privatized. That was just a way of him doing some more sneaky shit.
I mean,
Because whatever, but
I hope
my
eventually,
assumption.
like, I want to see every government employee eventually on that game. I just want to see their
Mhm.
name changed to red during dialogue. That's all I want.
But I think the whole point was just like, oh, officers or higher ups are the ones who are meddling in bullshit and like kind of like that whole thing where it's just the higher ups are the problem. It's not the average soldier who's good at heart or whatever.
Correct.
If that being true is a whole different conversation, but I think that was the point where it's like, although you have it very much has that fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh wait, they're just linked up right next to each other. Have fun with that grenade, asshole. 1 second. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Let me take your skin off. Oh no, he's just descending the jailer, the juggernaut. I'm gonna kill this guy though, so bad.
Do you remember
Fuck
the
you.
fucking voiceover those people did of the fucking X-Men cartoon? I'm the fucking Juggernaut, bitch!
No.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to drop that in the chat later.
Mhm.
That's a classic.
That's a good one. That might be a good one. I'm gonna say that's a good one as if I knew what you're talking
It's
about.
like
I don't.
peak, like end of 2000s, beginning of 2010s, 2010
Oh,
humor.
okay.
Yeah, 2011. Here we go. This is 2011
Alright.
humor. Well, can I actually screen share this? Let's see.
Oh, that's some new lag there. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, they also really rushed Shadow Company going bad guy to the point that was almost like kind of absurd.
Oh,
I get the whole like,
got your dumb
yeah,
ass.
I wish they almost would have saved it for the next game, because you
Eh.
had the cartel and like a very shittily political discussion about Iran, like
see here,
almost to
I
the
would
point
make
that's
the argument.
cartoonish.
I would make the argument that they didn't do enough with the cartel. Like that was
No,
actually
they
an
didn't.
interesting.
They didn't.
Like
They
I
straight up did not.
like they capture what's her face El Sin Nombre
Mm.
like immediately, and it's
Yeah.
just like she just sits in a container and bullshits.
Like if they had Shadow Company be the bad guys in the next one, that would have been fine. Because then you'd have time to build up the whole thing. Because it's like these Task Force 141 guys, the Mexican Special Forces, they are your brothers.
Oh, can we
And I'm
actually
like,
talk?
okay.
Can we talk about the mission where, as Mexican special forces, you cross the U.S. border and it's like de-escalate the civilian, and you do it, and you just point your gun at them, and it's like, oh, okay, and then you fucking murk those two dudes in their home.
Which two dudes?
Like you go through like one of the houses, and like there's the
Mhm.
one guy on the left and the one guy on the right, and the one guy on the right isn't like the wife beater in the black hat, so he's supposed to look like a
Mhm.
gangster, and it's like you broke into their house, man. Like of course they're gonna pull pieces on you.
Mexican Special Forces.
Yeah, literally, it's like, dude, if some dudes ran into my house saying Mexican Special Forces, I would light that motherfucker up in a heartbeat. Would I get shot? Probably, but I would at least throw some lead down range. Fuck that
I
shit.
don't know if I could suit that handsome Giga Chad though, that Alejandro, whatever.
Oh
his
no,
name
if it was him, that'd be a different Mexican Special Forces. Ooh, yeah,
is. Mexican
officer.
Special
Ooh,
Forces.
Okay, yeah.
He's Alejandro.
Start playing.
We need to
Lady
take down the
Gaga song.
cartel and kiss boys.
El Sin Nombre is kissing boys without us, man.
We need to get to the gay bar immediately, right on the border. They're smuggling gay sex in there. They're smuggling the good Mexican gay sex.
Al Qaeda is smuggling in HIV positive bombers through the southern border.
Oh no, God. Just the most tasteless shit ever.
Oh my god.
No substance of any kind.
None. Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, I like that they're like, yeah, they're like, you guys seen Sicario? I hope you guys seen Sicario, because this is just gonna be Sicario. It's like
You guys
5
like
games of just on
Sicario?
Sicario.
Hey, you remember where they were in the Jeeps and they were driving through the Mexican town and there were like cartel members everywhere? Do you remember that?
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. And I'm like, hey, listen, Ghost Recon tried to do it, didn't execute. At least this game did a better job in about 2 or 3 missions than entire like 30-hour long game. Because
This is
Ubisoft
true.
can't make anything good.
Nope.
Name me a good Ubisoft game outside of Black Flag. That doesn't even count because it's not even Assassin's Creed. At that
It's
point.
actually, I would have said that was probably one of the last. Actually, I liked Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Odyssey was pretty good.
It's not even Assassin's Creed anymore though. It's like
No,
shitty
it's
Witcher.
pretty. So I'm gonna say too. So I've played Valhalla twice now. I get like probably like between like a halfway to like 3/4 of the way through the game, and I just lose all interest and I can't finish it. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't care about anything going on in the game.
It's the most basic It's like that dilemma that always seems to have happened. Where like, say for example, Die Hard. When people try to make movies like Die Hard or Mad Max, it's not really a hard concept. We're like, oh, what if we have our character trapped in a place? It's like, okay, yeah, that's basically the whole movie. There's obviously plot points that help make it better, and they make the same basic movie and somehow fail miserably. It's like Assassin's Creed's like, well, what if we take a historical time period and like have cool assassins and shit? And it's like, okay, and they somehow fuck it up. It's so funny. It's so interesting that like the basic idea is there, but they don't know how to execute it anymore. Like Black Flag was only good because it was completely not even an Assassin's game.
They
It
accidentally
was just a
did
cool
something
pirate
cool.
game.
Exactly. They like the best part of Black Flag was being a pirate. Like that was accidental too.
And
But
to the point that Ubisoft actually had to be like, oh shit, We have to actually make like a good game
But
now.
like the combat now, like it's not even. It's so like RPG now. It's like
It's
it feels.
arcadey. It's too
It's
arcadey.
very arcadey. But like, here's the thing.
Yeah, no, don't want that.
So
Too
in
much RPG shit.
Origins, it was kind of new. Origins felt kind of empty, honestly. Like Egypt was cool, but it just felt empty. Odyssey was like
Mhm.
the right combination of like mostly what you do. You travel by ship, which I think is why I liked Odyssey so much, is
Mhm.
because it still had a very good pirate aspect to it. So also like, come on, like you find Atlantis, that's cool, or Hermes Trismegistus,
Mhm.
that's cool. Like you fight Medusa and the Minotaur and shit, like that's cool.
Well, yeah. Whereas at a certain point, though, it's like, are we trying to be like a weirdly, like historically semi-accurate game, or are we
Yeah.
just playing full-on shitty Skyrim
Well, then you
or
go to
shitty
like
Witcher?
you go to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it's like the same thing, but it's Norse, and it
And it's
just
like God of
feels
War is just sitting there in the corner, like doing it by a country mile better.
exactly, yeah. Because like it just feels like such a slog. The other thing too is like you're playing like the English countryside, and like so ancient era Greece, Mediterranean Ocean, all that shit, sea,
Yeah.
Mediterranean Sea. That's interesting as
Mhm.
shit. It's cool to
Yeah.
sail around and go to like Athens, and you go to Sparta, and you go to like
You
Crete
go to
and shit
places
like
that
that.
you learned in fucking school. Kind of shit.
Exactly,
I
yeah.
always
You
love
go to
that part of
fucking
those
like
games.
you go to fucking like
Yeah.
England. It's like, oh, I'm Wessex and Sussex and Nottinghamshire and Nottinghamshire, and I'm just like, literally, I just don't care about any of this. It's all just like the same bleak, like gray landscape.
Yeah,
Like
it's like
the coolest
it's
thing,
not
honestly,
DayZ. You can't be doing that shit.
at the top of the map in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you have Hadrian's Wall, which is kind of
Mhm.
cool, but it's like
With the Romans and shit. Yeah.
yeah, but like it's just there. Like it doesn't do anything. Like of course it's a ruin by this point, so it's whatever, but like you just visit it and there's like an eagle point where you synchronize and like that's it. And then yeah, like I just don't care.
Yeah, it's not like it's not. Yeah, it's just like Vikings. Everyone likes Vikings. Vikings are cool. It's like people have just been begging you to do the fucking samurai or something, or
Mhm.
do the Mongolian Empire. Like,
Mongolian Empire would be cool.
yeah, like at this point, we don't really need to care about the whole Templar thing. It's just more of different. I like just two very basically very boring takes on an ideology, which is control or full freedom, and that's it. There's nothing like really actually being said
Word.
in those games as far as those things go. Because if there were, I would give a shit and play them again. So that's like, oh, the Templars want to control things, and that's it. They want to control
That's it. They
things to
just
keep
want to
order.
control because control because order, and it's like
Yeah, it's like,
right.
okay, can we see their perspective though?
yeah, and then it's like
Like,
oh,
I'm not gonna agree with them probably in
freedom,
a day.
but like
They want freedom, but
occasionally
like, what kind of freedom
exactly, but like
is
well that
that?
was the thing in like Black Flag because like the assassins were
Mhm.
very I don't know strict about shit. They were like the Jedi,
Mhm.
I guess, and they were being gay like the Jedi. I don't know.
A homosexual activity was going on.
A lot of homosexual activity is going on, but I honestly think that might do it for tonight.
Mm-hmm. You know, gamer discussions.
No, I mean it's been good, but I want to go play God of War, and you're playing.
Yeah, you want to play COD with me? See how it is.
I will at some point. Don't you worry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Managed to get 45 minutes out for you this week. Hopefully we'll do this again soon, but with our fucking schedules these days, it'll probably be rough until January. So
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. Y'all stay safe.
We'll have a Christmas special for sure. At
We'll
least.
have a Christmas
Not
special.
on the day of, but
we'll see if we can actually get Matt out of prison because he seems to have used up all his commissary points and can't get.
We should try to find a really weird guest, really out of pocket guest.
Anybody wants to come on, like if you're fucking weird, like Cybersmith, you can come on. Ooh, Marcel, you're not weird. You're cool, but if you could come on too, that'd be cool.
Literally, well, I wouldn't say anybody. Have something to say or discuss, preferably.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, if you're just gonna come on and brown nose us the entire time, I'll just make fun of you. But
yeah, if you well, they can brown nose.
I mean, you can brown nose Nimra. You'll be white nosing at that point.
Yumra.
Yumra.
It's not as bad as someone's calling me Ymira.
Ymira?
Which sounds really cool, actually. Ymira just sounds really nice.
Ymira,
like some type of just like some fucking pharaoh from like the
Ooh.
old kingdom.
Kayla says Cybersmith. Yeah. If we can get Cybersmith back on, he's like 5 hours ahead of us though, so we'd have to pick a day.
Yeah,
where
the
we-
time zone thing is an issue.
I mean, we could
and
do like an early episode on like a Sunday. or
yeah,
something,
that's not
probably.
usually a difficulty because I'm usually out of like work or whatever you want to call it around like 3ish.
Oh yeah. That's
So
right.
I don't have an issue with that on weekdays.
Mm.
On weekends doesn't matter. I'll do whatever. I don't fucking give a
Give
shit.
give a shit. Give a fuck. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So it's the slippery season out there. So be sure to change your air out in your tires for winter air. Make sure you change your
Get
headlight fluid.
if you have get winter tires if possible, if you can
Get
afford it.
winter tires if possible, but winter air in your normal tires will also do it. If you use summer air in your tires, it will be dangerous. Be sure to change your headlight fluid. Be sure your windshield stretchers are on.
Make sure to have your sunroof open if you have one. It helps with aerodynamics.
Exactly, it really does too. Plus, like
if birds poop in it, that's a good sign of luck.
that's luck. Exactly, yeah. Always leave your defroster off before a snowstorm. You don't actually want
Do
to
it
see.
if you work at an office. Do a desk pop to start the day.
Exactly, yeah. Just like do one or two actually if you're feeling
Yeah.
spunky. And and of course, before you hit the road, have like an extra shot or two to keep yourself warm
Yeah.
from the drive and focused on what you're doing, and calm, relaxed, and confident.
hmm
Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for us. As always, taxation stuff.
Okay, thanks.
Drive drone.